Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this episode of RTHD, we have our DJI OM5. It's finally been released and I finally got it into Trinidad and Tobago a few weeks later than the release. This always happens when, of course, a new release happens in the US. It takes a while for me to get these products in, but I'm really excited to unbox the OM5 and probably set it up. Depending on how long this video goes, I'll decide if I'm going to split it up when we open it up and go through some of the physical features, and then of course try to set this guy up. So let's see how they compacted this into this product. So for those of you who don't know, the DJI OM5 of course is like the 5th generation of gimbals designed for phones. And this one just has smartphone stabilizer written on it, OM5 written on it. To the right is just the OM. Lovely design, clean design, right? I mean, on the side it just has like a picture, not much detail. And on the back, we're going to go through very quickly what it has here. Hopefully the lights doesn't do too much struggling for us, but it says shot guides, portable and foldable, magnetic design, which the OM4 has. This is the OM5. 3-axis stabilization, active 4.0, so active track 4.0, and built-in extension rod. I'm really curious about the extension rod. Pretty much I think that's all that has been added to it. It says in the box the OM5, a storage pouch, a grip tripod, nice, and as you can see I have the OM4 grip tripod right here right now, so let's see what the OM5 one looks like. A wrist strap, power cable, magnetic phone clamp, which the OM4 has as well, and the manual as well. Now one of the things that kind of annoys me a little bit is, I don't know if you could see this, but it says download the app store and there's the QR code, but there's no name, the app. So I wasn't sure if it was the Mimo, so we'll have to look at it. And it says download for Android as well, but of course it doesn't say what the app name is, because DJI tends to change the apps ever so often, which I don't particularly like. Right, so this is it, of course, perfectly boxed, and underneath just some codes and stuff, nothing too major there, but let's get into opening it up. That's why I have my trusty opener. Now before I try this, I'm going to try to see whether there's I'm seeing a grip here and it has this little pull, so I'm going to try to see if I can pull that. Let's see how easily they made it to open. From what I'm seeing here, I'm trying to pull this right now. It doesn't really feel so that's probably on the inside. That looks like it's on the inside, so it's deceptively making you think that you can open it from here, but you can't. All right, so you're gonna have to unbox this, like you're gonna have to literally burst this thing open from the top. Part 1 is complete. Now we see that there's a pull tag here, so we can open the pull tag. There we go. And yeah, as I suspected, kind of book-like, right? It's book-like. Oh, wonderful. Nice. I like that when you open it up, there's this nice little design. It's actually chrome, and you can actually see it glistens as well. Pretty cool. Nice nice stuff. And it is the DJI Mimo. According to this, it says it's the DJI Mimo, so yes. So it kind of shows you like just basically diagrams, no writing too much. It says DJI Mimo, run it on the app, open this thing up, forward, put in your clamp, and run DJI Mimo and power it on. Press the M button twice, it seems, and it says we're here for you. Okay, cool. This very lightish manual, and the design, I don't know, I have to compare to see if it's going to be smaller, so I'm going to do a comparison video just to have a look at whether this thing is small or not. It feels smaller, definitely. This feels shorter, so we'll get into it. And it seems to be one-sided, right? This is kind of to one side compared to the left-hand side, so we're going to have to figure this out, but it should not be very hard. Let's see what else is in the box for us. It would be nice to have like a little thing to pull it out, but okay. Wow, okay, so more stuff. This looks like the same thing, but let me see. This looks pretty much the same. This is the tripod has not changed. You could have a look at it there. two tripods, pretty much the same tripod. This of course is $179. The previous one I believe was cheaper than that at I think it was like 150. I don't think I paid more than 150, 149 or something like that. So that's kind of what it is so far. Strap comes with the strap, wonderful. Comes with a cable, right? Usual stuff. Would have been nice if this color would have been the color of the actual, so that you could remember that, hey, this matches this, but it's not a big problem. It comes with the sticker, which sticks onto, from the diagram you could see it actually is supposed to stick onto the magnetic piece. And let's see, the magnetic piece just comes out. So why did they do this with a box? I don't. Oh, okay, so the box actually has, wow, nice, another designed holder, and this time it's the color of more or less I believe it's Athens gray, so that's nice as well. And of course how do you take this out? Okay, you could just pull this out, so it's already burst, and you just pull it out. And this seems pretty standard as well, just like the OM for magnetic rings. I believe they reused, maybe from sales. Maybe sales was not as what was intended, and so they brought out the OM4 to sort of use up some of these old things. Just my theory. I could be wrong, but I would want to think that is probably what happened. So we have everything laid out. This is I just wanted to show you guys the pouch that you get. So I'm going to move that aside. And what this is actually what I read written on it is riser pad for small phones. So you may need to have this riser pad if you have small phones and you're trying to hold the holder, because the holder seems to be designed for even thicker phones from what I'm seeing. So I'm not too sure. We're going to test this out. We'll test this out on my S10e and we'll see how well this works. So just put that aside for the meantime. I just want to have a look at this, and I want to see how you actually open this guy up. So from the looks of it, it seems that you just flip it open just like the other one. There's this nice metal sleek thing that I like here, and yeah, so it does even feel lighter from what I've seen. So anyways, let's get into maybe setting this guy up. There is of course the M button, and with the M button we see, I don't know if you could see that there, but there's the M button, and the M button also has the power icon, so you should be able to use the power icon there to power things on. Excuse me, we'll see how that see how that goes. Okay, so I have my phone. The magnetic part has this special part here. I don't know if you can see it, and it has to line up with the shape that is here. So it's kind of pretty much going to snap in like this. It's supposed to be really strong, and it is. Wow. You can actually see me pulling this out. All right. So let's see if it fits on the phone. I mean, it should, right? It should fit. But that was easy. That was not bad at all. And I believe you have to put this. This say phone camera direction, right? So the phone camera direction. Yeah. Well, I guess the phone camera direction is there. Yeah. Oh, they're probably talking about this phone camera direction. So yes, on one side has phone camera direction. You put it there, and I guess you need to try to maybe put it in the center as best as you can. I don't think it is such a problem compared to the others, but let's see how it goes. Okay, so here we go. Okay, locked in, and now I'm a left-hander, so this is already going to be slightly a challenge for me. Now the reason is because being a left-hander, my thumb is here this way, so I have to power on by doing this, which is awkward. Okay, so I'm going to have to press this twice. Okay, I pressed it twice, it opens up and it lights up. And I have very little room here, so I'm going to have to open this out here. Alright, with that being said, I think we may have to... Oh, okay, so it's moving around. Yeah, okay, nice. This is it, of course, standing up, which you probably won't be able to see too well. I just double pressed. Now double pressing just okay, it just tries to fix itself back. Now you could see I'm moving left and right, so that's me using the control and the remote here. Yeah. I can't remember how all works, but okay, wonderful. So there's the actual there's this like it looks like a refresh icon, like it has two it's like circle split in half, and you just double press that and it changes from portrait to landscape and via and back. So just double press that. It does seem to come, as I said, with power. This is actually a green light. It doesn't show up as green for some reason on the camera, but it's one green light, three LED white lights, and right now it's two out of three lights that are on. All right, so that's what you're seeing here as well. So it comes with, like, it seems to be half charged, and of course the up and down, and there's this button here, the trigger button as well. I guess we'll have to figure that out when the time comes, but it does feel, I have to say, the motors feel strong. Like, it doesn't sound like it doesn't look like it's straining, or does it feel like it's straining? And look, I'm literally horizontal at the moment, so this is pretty cool as well too. All right, so let's get into actually setting this guy up and see how it goes. I'm going to record it on the phone, and I'm going to try to play that back while we do the setup. So, alright guys, take number 1,000,000 this time. Okay, so we're going to go back through this thing. Still can't get it to work. This time I uninstalled the DJI Mimo app, and I'm going to try to use the QR code here that's given in this document in the OM5 quick start guide, and I'm going to try that and see if I can download the APK. So first thing is first, let me just make sure I have recording enabled. I'm going to go back, go to camera. Okay, and I'm gonna move this APK code over it like that. It says web page, and I'm gonna click on it. That says tap, and now it should open up here, and there should be a download Android APK, which I'm gonna click on, and let's hope that that's gonna download. It asks me, do you want to download later instead? No, I want to download now, and so I click done. What should appear is it gives you a warning of, you know, this APK being able to harm your device. You're gonna just go ahead and click OK, and it's downloading in the background. Let's have a look at the details to see how fast it's downloading. Okay, so it's downloading, 2 minutes left. Let's hope that it actually works the way it should. So far, as I said, this has been quite frustrating. Alright, wonderful. So it's downloaded. Let's have a click on it. It's staging the app. It's asking me, do you want to install? I click install. It's installing quite fast on this phone, but this is an S10e. It's a fairly decent powered phone. Spoke too soon. This is why, because the file is so large, this is what happens. It's gonna take long. Oh yeah, I mean, it's so amazing. Okay, app is finally installed. We of course gonna try to open it, so let's have a whirl. Okay, there's the agreement which we saw before. I don't really want to do the product. This stuff there, it's installing up. Resource file. Okay, access. It's asking me if I should allow access to media, etc. I'm clicking allow because it won't work without that. And it says tap here to connect to the device. Okay, and some other like a demonstration stuff. Nothing looks like it changed, but we're gonna see if it's gonna work. All right, so oh boy. Okay, all right. Let's try this thing out. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in to the device, and I'm gonna go to the left hand side here where it says to power on. I'm gonna power this thing on. I'm getting the green lights, and I'm gonna just follow the instructions which it's said to do, which is click on device, top left, camera icon. Do you want to allow access to this device location? Yes. We say while using the app. Yes. It says enable Bluetooth. So what do? We do the same thing. I'm really battling to understand why this is it's just confused. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to click on the Bluetooth. We're going to enable Bluetooth. Here we go. And the Bluetooth is enabled, and I do actually see the OM5 installed there. When I say installed, it's showing up, but I'm not going to click on it, right? This time it actually says it appeared. So this time it says connect. So we're going to connect. And it says activation, authorize DJI activation. We're going to authorize with GPS data, sure. It says while using this app, yes. While using this app, yes. Enable audio. And that's it. So it says welcome to DJI OM5. Wonderful. About time. After an hour. Okay, click start. Alright, wonderful. Gimbal movement. First, try to move your gimbal back and forth or left and right. Okay, so back and forth. Great. Next, let's try to record a video. Tap the record button. So I'm going to tap the record button here. Let's see if it works. Great, recording has started. Wonderful. Tap the record button again to stop. Wonderful, well done. Now you've learned how to start and stop. Use the joystick, push the stick left and right. Okay, so that's the joystick here, left and right. Which is pretty much, yeah, okay, so yeah, it is moving, yeah, to the left and to the right. Okay, so double press the trigger to recenter. Yes, okay, wonderful. So we recentered. It's actually upright now, which is really centered, right? Like that. Yeah, okay, so let's try active track. Select a subject. Let's put the subject here. Let's draw that subject. Let's see. Now it's tracking. It is tracking. Wonderful. Now shooting modes, you press the M button, which is a really awkward position, but you can press the M button, which is quite here. Right. Great. Now you are in photo mode. Try tapping the shutter button to take a photo. So the shutter button is also the record button, I would assume. Yeah, it is. Right, well done. You've taken a photo. Okay, great. Complete. Congratulations on completing the tutorial. Alright, wonderful. So we have it working. It was pretty easy. It has activated. And that's all you have to do to get it activated. So guys, thank you so much for viewing. Sorry for being a little bit ranting a little bit on this. This should have not taken so long, but it did. But with that being said, thank you so much for viewing, and stay tuned to another episode of RTHD coming to your YouTube screen near you. Hopefully I'll be doing some more DJI OM5 tutorials, something cool coming soon. Thanks so much. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys again soon. Bye.